Hey, yo, what's up, guys? So, yesterday's episode of the PBD podcast was absolutely insane. They had comedian actor Rob Schneider on the panel as a guest, and it was just nonstop interruptions right from the get go, from the opening monologue pretty much to the end. Like it was just nonstop. And you can see PBD and everyone else kind of getting a bit agitated and irritated with Rob Schneider. And there's a moment towards the end of this compilation that I'm going to play for you where PBD is really frustrated after he gets interrupted. And he gives Rob Gargulo, the guy who's behind the scenes, a look that you could tell he was getting pissed off. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the comment section here. Now, mind you, majority of the time, the comment section is just shitting on Adam Sosnick, but this one here in particular, everyone was just going after Rob Schneider. Take a look. So one guy wrote, Adam has met his match with Rob's interruptions. I'm a fan of Rob's, but his constant interruptions make it difficult to watch this episode. I'm 2.5 minutes in, and Rob interrupted like 7 times. I can tell this is going to be a rough one to watch. So yeah, that was a general consensus, and you could even see it in the live chat yesterday. Everyone was just going at Rob. Okay, so let's just get into this compilation that I've compiled. It's really funny to watch because Tom doesn't even say a word until like the 30th minute into the podcast, and Vinny, you barely hear anything from him all throughout the podcast. Anyways, let's get into it right away.
When we're ready to reveal it, we'll let you know what the date's going to be. We're excited about it. Our guest today.
Why do I get the old set?
Our guest today.
How did I get screwed on this?
Intentionally, because
it's retro.
Our guest today fully believes you can do it. Just so you guys know
you
that.
Can.
Why you can.
You can do it on the old set, not the new set.
No,
you
not
can't
for
do
Rob.
it on the new one built. You have to do it on the old one.
We're Rob,
the temporary one.
Look what we did here, Rob. We give you a nice little place that can fit a couple hundred people. They're not here right now, but we give you
nobody.
Nice. Conan O'Brien says the F Trump comics have been co-opted by anger, just screaming. This is Conan O'Brien. By the way, credit to him for saying something like that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate Conan. I've always appreciated Conan. My first job was with Conan O'Brien.
With Conan.
Well, my first job, it's my first real job at Saturday Night Live.
Well,
Stick him in there. But I really appreciate Conan O'Brien saying that because it's true.
Yeah, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to get into it in a minute when we get into the story.
Sorry,
I want to read all of them. I'm going to tee it up and then I'll tee you up. Trust me. We'll get into it. So let me just read all the stories.
Okay, so you could already see from the opening monologue, Pat, tries to address all the topics that they're going to cover throughout the show. And already in this, you can hear like Rob interrupting nonstop.
Family, homes, big deal, very big deal.
Thank you.
Marco Rubio making moves on Greenland as Trump extremely serious about buying island valued at $3.3 billion.
Let me make an offer first.
Yeah.
You can't just take the first $3 billion offer.
That's right. You got to take another one. Gavin Newsom confronts $18 billion budget disaster he helped create.
What more can these LA people want? I mean, yes, 17,000 homes.
That's the thing about Leno. He'd call out
all those guys. I mean, Carson and Letterman. They. Let me finish.
He will do that often, and you're fine constantly doing that. Keep going.
No, but they obviously. And if I don't make them laugh, I mean, oops, I got to call my kid. She's on her way to school. I'm
going to be honest. A lot of people were getting annoyed. I was a bit annoyed watching the show because of all the interruptions, but I was dying laughing because I could tell PBD was getting pissed, like at certain points throughout the podcast.
I got to tell you, I have never had anybody in this business kinder to me than Tony Hinchcliffe, and protected and
I was had the whatever Trump syndrome, Trump TDS. I had that 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Trump told me to my face that he hated me. Well, to my face. I just laughed, But I love the guy.
But I now have an amazing appreciation. But he asked me this question a minute ago. He goes, and the reason that I want to stay independent is because I want to be able to be fair and balanced and unbiased.
But Adam, don't you know?
Everyone
no. Let me interrupt you.
Is so in their echo chamber.
Let me interrupt you like you interrupted me. Adam, let me tell you something.
Well, let me interrupt you.
No, Adam, here's the problem with that.
So she drives over the ice agent.
She's trying to.
Okay.
Okay, this one's kind of funny because everyone's on board. Like pretty much anyone on the show is pretty much on board that regarding that ice shooting with Renee Good, that she was in the wrong for, trying to flee with the vehicle. But listen to Rob's take because he gives a wild take and then PBD has to double check him here.
Drives over
I'm going to
these.
say she was in a crazed. She was not in the right frame of mind. Number one, I would say anybody who.
Rob, let me go to Vinny first. I'll come to you. Go ahead, Vinny.
Yeah, well, Robin, I get where you're coming from. Intimidate or interfere with any federal officer while they're performing official duties. That's
absolutely.
number one.
Well, she hit 5 out of 7.
It doesn't take away from the tragedy.
No.
What I want to dig into, you're 100% right. 100%. But however, you got to know that I think when you know that there's something like this, they have to calmer heads have to prevail. And it is.
So you're saying he shouldn't have shot?
I'm saying he obviously defended himself. I'm saying he should not have. In my opinion, I'm not a police officer. I've never been in the armed services. I'm saying that it was a preventable. That I wish that in situations like this, just like in Los Angeles, or just like when there's car speed chases, you got to let them go. Don't get in front of the car. And I think that's
wild take.
dangerous
You gotta
for
let 'em
everybody
go?
involved. Yes. If there's somebody speeding, it's more dangerous in a speed chase to interfere and then
But
to
that
just
wasn't a
let
speed
them
chase,
go.
though. That was a parked car.
She did on purpose, which she came and
She
set up
did
with
on
her
purpose.
wife. What do you have to hide for?
100%.
This is a
I'm
direct
agreeing
result.
with you.
They
I'm
want
agreeing with
they
you.
want their
However,
George
I'm
Floyd.
agreeing
They
with
want
all
their body,
that.
They want their name.
I
And now
agree.
they have it.
Yeah, they wanted somebody to
Equal opportunity in their
Okay, so that's when Tom first started speaking, like 30, 35 minutes into the podcast. That is crazy because, Pat usually moderates pretty well, directing who should speak next. But every time, whenever they played a clip for a topic, as soon as the clip ended, Rob Schneider just jumped in on it. And usually PBD would be like, okay, Tom, we're going to go to you first. None of that was happening because Pat couldn't even control it. So he would at times have to just, cut Rob off.
martyr cast.
I'm saying that
I
you're
think
dealing
J.D.
with people
Vance
that are
is
manipulated.
correct, and I think we need to support it.
Yeah, I mean,
Sheriff in Florida came out yesterday, Pat. Stay on the job, and they don't quit or retire
Absolutely.
early
Well,
because we need law enforcement to protect you, the public.
We need it. And the degradation and the demonization from the left, at the same time, heighten their awareness in a already extremely difficult job where you
I
have...
really don't know what you're saying, Rob. Respectfully.
The demonization...
I have no clue what you're saying. I'm listening
that
to you
they
right
have
now,
to
trying
train,
to see.
officers, they have
So
to be like,
get
they're
out the way
crazy
and let
people.
the guy go and have to stop the person again at another place and then let him go again and then stop him at another place. Let's play that logically. This makes zero sense to me. So feel free to push back because you're a reasonable guy. I can't comprehend your reasoning.
Don't be in front of the car because they can go forward. Don't be in back of the car because it back up.
Don't drive over a cop.
Absolutely.
Get out of your car.
So
when he
that's
says get out of the
breaking the
Get out
law.
of the
It's like saying, hey,
You
yeah.
got to protect your country.
I'm trying
Protect
to
your
really.
country.
So Adam, where are you? You
Yeah,
haven't
let me
said
just give
anything
a
about
different
this yet.
perspective. If
And
you may.
look, I'm not disagreeing with anything you guys are saying, but
Adam's always the one interrupting everyone else. But now, I was just taking the spotlight.
J.D. Vance, I'm saying now you have to know you're dealing with mental people. I just think, I guarantee you, the ICE officers,
Well, let me do this. Let me go to Jacob Fry, and then I'm gonna come to you guys. Rob,
they don't care about the safety of their particular citizens. It's all a political show. And that guy is a disgrace. And I think you see that. I mean, you
Adam, your thoughts?
Sure. So I'll give you a different perspective. For the most part, in the last 5 years, has occurred in one city, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I'm gonna
This
say-
ICE thing is just the latest thing.
But I'm not having anything further to add to that today.
well, I think it's a simple, I think it's a treaty that we can have.
Let me go to Tom first, and then I'll come to you. Go ahead, Tom. Getting involved in 20
Well, that
elections.
was to stop communism. Though,
Yeah,
right?
Well, no, it was a
that's
manipulation,
because of the
though.
whole communism. Let me finish, Rob.
Yeah.
So this is the whole thing because of communism. ISIS that ended up being all those guys.
Yes,
when
but
they
I'm
released
talking
them.
about the 20, respectfully, PBD, if I can call you that. The president of
But that
Iran.
wasn't the president of Iran who he was interviewing.
Who was
interviewing
interviewing?
at the
Larry
time.
Sanger
He was
from,
interviewing some random guy.
But what
Okay,
that
but my
does
point is this:
just so you
we
know
need to
that-
hear. We need to hear some. Yeah, yeah.
See that look that PBD gave Rob Gargulo? Like he was getting interrupted by Rob Schneider, and he couldn't take it. Like, just take a look at this again.
Just so you
we
know
need to
that-
hear. We need to hear some. Yeah, he did not ask in his questions when he did that interview, which I listened to. There was questions I wish he would have asked, and he didn't. I wasn't there. I don't know.
I'm
but
not
I know
asking
that
you
like
to defend
what we
or
need
not
to have.
defend
What we
Tucker. I'm
have
just
to
saying,
have.
why
we
is
have
the
to have
Ayatollah even thinking about considering playing
That's
Tucker
how-
Carlson propaganda?
That's
to
how-
me, these are the questions that need to
Well,
be
these
asked.
Tucker Carlson talking crap about the
it
United
certainly
States.
doesn't look
Because he went
good.
full retard.
No, it certainly doesn't.
Why
look
do you feel
good.
the need to defend Tucker?
Because
I
he's
didn't
not
ask you to do
here. He's not here, and also I think that the one of the great strengths that we have, and what you guys have, and what you have here, is whether you like it or not, is to hear opposing views, and it may be views that you don't like.
Okay, so yeah, that was really a tough watch yesterday, especially if you're watching it live like me. But regarding Rob Schneider, no hate. He's a legend, made a lot of great movies, but it was just really fun to watch because the show typically normally runs very smoothly because PBD is a pretty good moderator and controls the entire podcast. But yesterday just, went off because of Rob Schneider, and it was just funny watching the live chat react. Anyways, that's it for this video.